Thank you, Mrs. Sarah. And I know there was another part to this comment, but it only lets you respond to one. But this is the way that it should be done. And this is the way that, like, I dream for the world that it too be done one day. I do think doctors should be educating patients on the pros and cons of these medications. I feel like there's way more pros than cons, but everybody should be educated when they decide to put something into their body. I love the fact that they entertain the conversation with you to begin with, especially considering the health history in your family. I wish this was everybody's experience. Like I said, for me, I had to fight every step of the way and ended up in telehealth. My primary care was willing to prescribe Zepbound. My insurance would not cover. When I spoke to her about Compound, I was quickly dismissed. And it took me a while to even get her to be on board with Zepbound or a GLP-1 because I had no blood work showing that I was insulin resistant. And then when I fought for that, here we are. And finally, she's like, well, we can try this new medication, Zepbound. And Aetna quickly said, yeah, no, we're not going to do that. So then when I said, well, we can do Compound, I called around Compound Pharmacy. She said no. So this brings a whole nother discussion about how if you don't have money, you can't be healthy in this country. And it's fucking sad. But to speak to the point that we're talking about currently, I'm so glad that you have a provider that was willing to have this conversation with you, get you started, find you an alternative when there was shortages, all that good stuff. And I wish this would be the norm on medical providers in the way that they treat people. If anybody hasn't, go watch Plus Size Podcast Kim's recent post on her experience at a doctor that she went to. And it's heartbreaking. And this is what we're all dealing with. And I wish that we didn't have to. But unfortunately, it's still obesity bias and diet culture being shoved down our throats.